Hey guys, what's up? It's Sierra. Welcome back to Cantwell Beauty. Today I'm going to be going over my May favorites, so stick around. I'm going to start out with skincare. The first item I want to show you is by the brand Laneige, and basically it is the Water Bank Hydrating Gel for normal to combination skin. I love this because a few reasons. It comes with a spatula, which is great, so you can dig out the product and you don't have to worry about bacteria getting anywhere close to your face. I also like it because of the smell. It's got a very refreshing smell to it. I don't really know how to pinpoint what it is, but it's almost like a refreshing sea scent or something like that. It's just very refreshing, and it is a gel formula, so while it is a moisturizer, it is definitely more of a gel formulation. And when I put it on, it does moisturize my skin, and I do let it sink in though for a little bit before I apply any primer or foundation. So that is the Laneige Water Bank Hydrating Gel. Next item I'm really crazy about, and that is the Dr. Brandt Needles No More Baggage Eye Depuffing Gel. Now, I got this as part of a little sample set. It was a 500-point perk at Sephora, and I got it as one of the 5 items. Now, I tried it out, and I loved it. I was just trying it out. I put it under my eye. I went over, I laid in bed, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, wow, my under eye feels kind of weird. And I touched my under eye, and it felt flat, like completely flat, straight. And I was like, that's so strange, because I normally have some sort of bagginess under my eyes. So I ran over to the mirror and I looked under, and it literally looked like it had tightened my under eye. It was crazy. So I do highly recommend this for baggage. I don't know if it necessarily changes the coloration, the discoloration, but it definitely helps with baggage under the eye. So I will apply this every morning, no matter how much sleep I've gotten, because it does help with that. Next item that really helps out with any kind of under eye baggage or discoloration is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Now, I know this has been on the market for quite some time, but I just kind of recently fell in love with it. And I really like it because the coverage is not super thick. I'm just going to show you right here. It's not super thick, but it's really got a lot of coverage to it. So where the Tarte Shape Tape, you feel the coverage, you feel how thick it is, you know it's going to cover up what's going on in your under eyes. This is kind of a nice surprise because it's not super thick. It really goes on nicely, supplies a lot of coverage, and I really like it for spot concealing too. When I have blemishes, it's really good for that. I use shade medium 28. It's a little bit dark in that it's almost the exact shade of my foundation, so it's not something that I would use to brighten or lighten my foundation. It's just simply for coverage. So again, that's the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. A newer item that I've really been enjoying is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy Highlighter. For those of you that haven't seen it, I will open it and show it to you. You can see I've gotten a lot of use out of it, but it still looks like a sand dune or whatever you want to call it. It's really pretty. It's the highlight I'm wearing today, so yes, it is blinging. And it's really gold. It's got a little bit of a peach shift to it, but for the most part, it's just a gold highlight. But when I say just, that takes away from how beautiful it truly is. It is a highlighter that you can apply very lightly and where it won't bling and won't be crazy, or you can apply it, a lot of it, and really have it be huge on your face. So I really like it because you can control how much shine you really want to have. An eyeshadow palette that I've really been into in the past month or so is the Dream Street palette by ColourPop and Kathleen Lights, and the reason for that is really because it takes me out of my comfort zone. The palette has 12 shades that are ranging from anywhere from warms to neutrals to fun pops of color. So recently I did a look with these 2 colors here, which is a little weird because this one leans more pink and this is more reddish brown. But I did try a look with the blues. I've done, you know, some neutral looks with these colors here. It just really is a great palette for anyone who wants to kind of kick up their color game, but also stay neutral in the crease and things like that. So Kathleen's really good at designing palettes and designing any kind of makeup product. So I had a lot of faith when I heard about this collaboration, and I just love it. I think it's a great palette. Another product I've really been into is the Leanne Grace Skincare Body Butters. Now, I've talked about these before on my channel, but I just reordered some, and I reordered specifically the scent Citrus Bliss. Now it comes in a little kit, so you buy basically 3 of these for like 30 bucks or something like that. They're typically like $12 or $13, I think, a piece for these little 2-ounce jars. So I really like this scent. It just smells amazing. Citrus Bliss is the perfect name for it. I use it when I get out of the shower. I use it on my feet. I use it on my legs. I use it on my arms, my hands, whatever, all over my body. So they're really great. If you haven't used them, you have to. They have codes on social media, so definitely make sure to get a coupon code for any Leanne Grace products. The next product I want to show you is from Morphe Brushes, and yes, mine is dirty. Oh well, it's because I use it. It is the contour and highlight sponge. So these are really great. They're comparable to the Beauty Blender. The thing I like most about these are they're inexpensive. I think they're $7 a piece. And they also clean very easily. I know mine's dirty and that kind of defeats the purpose of what I just said, but they do clean very easily. You just run them under water, you put a little bit of Beauty Blender cleanser or some soap on there, and it'll just run completely clean. So I really like these for applying my foundation. I even use them now for applying translucent powder under my eyes and all over my face. I use it to really meld in my powders into my face. So again, the Morphe Contour and Highlight Sponge. And the last item is basically a cult classic, I think, but it's something that I really use a lot. And so that is the MAC Lip Liner in the color Stripped Down. And for those of you that don't know, it is a nudish brown color. That's very, very pretty. I put it over the concealer there. You can kind of see that. But it's a beautiful color. I use it a lot with the La Lee and MAC collaboration lipstick. I use it with some Urban Decay colors like Naked or Bare Naked or whatever the colors are called. Stark Naked, I think it's called. It's a great lip liner for lining any type of nude lip. It just really blends in nicely with nude lips. And that's it for my favorites of May of 2018. Hope you enjoyed watching my quick little video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, tell a friend, and give me a like. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.